Yeah.
Especially in this day and age of social media, digital technology, and the ease of being able to make music. I think because bands can get into that a lot quicker than what we did back in our day. I think if you're going to have all these shiny tools to play with, then you need to know the rules.
No, absolutely.
Well, rules in a loose sense, at least know where to limit yourself and to make the right moves.
It's a well-known fact now, isn't it, that across the whole of the UK, across the world, that there's lots of educational establishments that offer contemporary music courses, everything from music production, songwriting, every possible avenue is explored. I mean, as most people know, we've been quite heavily involved with Waterbear and Bruce Dickinson from that company, and obviously I was involved with Bruce as a musician and as a friend for years, and still am. And so, we've taken a little bit of impetus from that, and what we're trying to offer out to the educational world is sort of almost like, I sort of like to view it as like expert witnesses, really. I mean, I think the fact of the matter is both me and Rob we are working today in the music business as it actually is happening. I'm a full-time member of Wayward Sons, a rock and roll band. I'm also a producer and co-writer for various people. I work in the film business, writing music for film. And so we're involved. It's not something that we used to do, and now we're doing it. We're not doing it anymore, and we're just talking about it. We are doing it now. And so I think both mine and Rob's, very crucially, very different skill set. I mean, Rob's actually, he's a musician as well as being fantastic at the stuff that he does, social media and the marketing aspect of things. But I think both of us bring an in the moment now experience that we would like to offer out to every, possible educational establishment out there. So we're looking to do lecturing. We're looking to do workshops actually at the school. So if you're at a school, if you're at an educational school like BIM, or you're at ACM or LIPA or any of these great places, or even if you're just at a community college or community local school, or you're at any of these independent music colleges, we'd like to hear from you. If you think it's a good idea, if you'd like to talk to your tutor, we're quite willing to come down and do a Q&A and to do a discussion. Absolutely. To run workshops about songwriting, production, about social marketing, anything. It's as wide as you want it to be. The great thing is that these places exist now and they never did before, right?
Absolutely. And we've got something to offer. We've got something in the now, as Toby says. And we're moving at such a fast rate that the industry just changes. It seems like it changes every day. I literally personally have to listen to about 4 or 5 podcasts every day to keep up with the changes in social media, in the music industry and music business. And that's the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, totally.
So if you're at a music college, university, one of these music establishments, we can bring a real life experience that harks back to yesterday, but it's in the now, and it's actually looking towards the future as well.
Absolutely. And I think one thing is really important to note about this stuff. If you're at a contemporary music college now and you're going through the process of trying to figure out what the music business means and how it all sort of ricochets around and all the rest of it and changes and all the rest of it, I think one word of, I don't know, it's a sort of sobering word really, is that actually the more it changes, the more it stays the same. It's getting back to our fundamental ethos here, isn't it? That it doesn't matter actually. I mean, Rob's absolutely 100% correct. The music business is mercurial now. We don't know where it's going to go. We don't know, how streaming's going to end up. We don't know whether CDs are still going to be available in 10 years' time or 5 years or even 2 years' time, or whether albums, vinyl's going to come back. It's all these conversations are held every day in the music business. But the one thing that stays constant is getting the music right, writing the best possible music. There is no business without the music. Absolutely none at all. And that is the same as it's always been, and it always will be. There is no magic wand. It's simple. You have to be great. And so if there's one thing we can bring is to reinforce the emphasis on creating the greatest music you can and challenge yourself to make sure that you do that.